Could we get a word?
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Okay, guys, like, am I the only one who's just ravenous today?
Yeah, I could definitely eat.
You know, like, I have already had like 3 hamburgers, which is a ridiculous amount for me. For somebody else, maybe not too much, but like, I'm normally like a 1 burger girl.
Whoa. You always do that. Like, you are amazing at eating food. You eat a ton of food. Like, don't sell yourself short.
Well, like, I know I can eat a lot. I just feel like the amount of burgers I have had is bordering on the ridiculous. Like, normally
like since I worked here, like when I started working here, like 2 years ago, like I noticed right away, like you do an amazing job at lunch. Like some people, you know, they get all nervous and they're like, oh, I can't eat lunch at work. And you're like a 2 burger girl, like on a Tuesday.
wow. Well, thank you. I mean, I didn't know you saw me that way. Like,
oh my God, like, everyone does.
Oh man, like that's so cool. Like, I didn't think you were noticing me.
You're a legend. Like,
what?
no. Like you're really, really, really good at that.
Oh, thanks. Like, I wasn't doing it to impress anybody, but like if it impressed you, that is pretty awesome. Like it would be cool if you thought I was cool.
People are. I mean, I know people are like kind of weird in our office and like avoid talking sometimes. Yeah. Like I think if you really get to know them and like get into it, like your name definitely comes up as one of our top eaters.
Wow. Like, I guess you just never realize how people see you, and then like to hear it is kind of mind-blowing.
You like I don't know how you've managed this long without putting it on your email signature. Like it's a thing, you know? Like that should be your quote or something.
Oh man, like do you think like Burger Champ is too far?
No, okay? I don't think it's far enough.
Oh, what should I put then? Like
Burger number 1 or master or
Burger Master.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that.
What's wrong?
Well, I unpacked my lunch, and well, it happened again. My sandwich has been cut diagonally.
I mean, that's disappointing, but it's not the end of the world, right?
Well, I obviously understand logically it's not the end of the world, but the whole idea of how my lunch was going to play out, including how I was going to hold it in my hand, you know? And now that's going to be different. I'm going to get a different proportion amount of crust in the bite, in every bite. It really drastically impacts my lunch.
I understand. I know that you really are specific about all the things that you consume, and you know, I think I'm probably the only person who still sits with you at lunch because you're always making such a big deal about it.
Yeah. And I do appreciate you sitting here and maintaining your stance 2 feet to my left, as I prefer. That just really just speaks volumes about you and your ability to respect the process of consumption, which is, I don't know, like, do other families not talk about this as much as mine does?
Oh, this is your whole family?
Well,
I mean, I don't think I've met your parents, but I just want them to be a good friend.
well, it's, I mean, it's my family, but it maybe, you know, other people, like, families talk about, like, I don't know, other things, you know, like some people make their families make them do their homework and stuff. Like my parents don't care about that, but my mom must
Yeah.
message by cutting my sandwich this way.
Yeah, when I go home, my parents ask me what I did at school. They ask me about soccer practice, and then we talk about, you know, some things that are on the news, and we have dinner together. But we never talk about the things we're consuming in that way.
Well, I guess your family just didn't catch on that you are what you eat.
I guess I've heard that before, but I didn't think it was so literal.
No, it just makes sense.
Actually, what doesn't even make sense in this? How is what's happening with your sandwich translating to you are what you eat? I don't think that checks out.
Okay, fine then. We don't need to talk about it. If you don't get it, why don't we just let's talk about recess yesterday instead.
But we're not. Now that we're talking about recess, I will now move 2 steps to the right of you, as is your wish.
Now I can use my left side of my brain to think about recess and physical activity as our bodies are intended. Anyway, I just want to say, Corey did not tag me. I was not actually it when recess ended. Remember, if you recall, the bell rang and so I ended recess in, you know, utter humiliation by still remaining it. But when Corey claimed to have tagged me, he really only brushed my coat and did not make contact with my flesh through the coat. I mean, didn't contact body, it was only coat.
Well, okay, I guess I can kind of see that logic, but to be fair, it took us almost the entire recess to start the game because you insisted that we all line up alphabetically by height.
Yes.
Alphabetically by height.
Go for it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a big deal, but I just like don't want you to think that like I'm not good at tag.
Look, I'm your friend. I'm not going to abandon you because you're so specific, but maybe if you just loosen your standards a little bit, you know, it'd be easier to get along with the other kids.
Oh, in the utter chaos that would ensue? No one's going to bond then. Like I'm going to have to do hopscotch today because of how my sandwich has been cut. Because this is chaos. And the number of the numbers will bring my body back to balance, my body and mind back to balance.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. I will find you the perfect triangle-shaped rock because I know that it has to be triangular in order for you to properly hopscotch.
And the universe must give it to me. It must not be frowned upon by me, or therefore it will just really jinx the significance of it and the ability for the rock to listen to my heart and the hopscotch board.
I'm seeing that this is broader than consumption.
Miss Jeffries, your wedding cake is ready. And
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was quite a challenge. It's the first wedding cake I ever made out of bean sprouts and tofu.
You've never done one like that before?
I never have. It was, like I said, it was really challenging. Well, let me get it for you. What do you think?
I love it.
Whew,
Love it.
boy, am I glad.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, there's just enough frosting, but you can tell it's made out of bean sprouts and tofu and all these wonderful things.
Yes, you gave me a very, very specific list of ingredients that I could use and that I could not use. Sugar and flour being two of the ones I could not use.
No interest in that. Ugh, that stuff will kill you. That will kill you.
Oh, well, I understand you're a hang glider. You and your husband to be. That would kill you too, wouldn't it?
It could, but if you have the proper mental condition, then
Okay.
you are steeled against the dangers. And the way you get that is by eating brain food, like, avoiding flour and sugar
And
all
eating
those foods.
sprouts and tofu.
It brings me focus.
Do you think your attendees at your reception will enjoy the cake?
I'm sure they'll love it. They're going to feel rejuvenated after they eat that cake.
I'm really torn, Miss Jeffries, because I don't know if I want you to hand out my business card or not.
I want you to come to the wedding and see how people react to this cake.
Are you inviting me?
Yes.
That's a great idea. Then I can hold my business cards and see how people react. And if they hate it, I'll give them a competitor's
They're
business
going to love it. They're going to have an incredible amount of energy.
Oh, well, I'm
For
delighted.
the father-daughter dance, my father and I are dancing the Kasatsky.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds energetic.
Have you ever seen the Russian Cossacks dancing with their arms folded and they kick up? To do that because we're going to be filled up on sprouts. We're not going to have a bunch of stupid flour and sugar in our system.
You are inspired, Jeffries. You
No,
really
thank you.
are. Can I ask you what will you and your husband, Frank, his name is Frank?
Yes,
What are you doing? Are you taking a honeymoon?
we are. We
And-
are. Yeah. Well, where are we going on the honeymoon? What are we doing?
Yes, I want to know. I mean, is this a little personal?
We are going to see the Grand Canyon and we're going to parkour run through it.
Parkour, is that
Parkour running.
where there's like exercises on the way? Is that what parkour is?
Yeah, it's the type of running where you jump and leap between edifices and that kind of thing.
Okay, that's great, but that's more dangerous than wheaten flour, don't you think?
Well, no, it's not as dangerous. It's not more dangerous than eating flour.
Okay.
We're not. It's not because by eating healthy,
Okay.
you're able to do these things proficiently.
But you're like jumping over rocks, one little misstep and traumatic brain injury, boom.
Not going to happen.
Not
Going
okay.
to happen because I'm filling up, on brain food.
You are an inspiration. I admire you so very, very much. What do you do for a living, Miss Jeffries? Do you mind my asking?
I'm a professional triathlete.
Of course you are. I should have known. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have very good muscle definition.
Thank you.
And Frank,
Yeah.
your fiance?
Yep. Frank is a ski jumper.
Of course he is.
He is.
Hey, glad I picked you up. I don't usually pick up hitchhikers, but I love
Oh.
this stuff.
Well, thanks. I'm really glad you picked me up. I'm glad the sign was a hit. I felt like, the muses really spoke to me on this one.
Yes. Like with, just incorporating poetry into the day. I think that's what you really got across there.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I thought, you know what people love? E.E. Cummings. And I just went with it.
I appreciate the lack of punctuation and attention to details. Beautiful.
Yeah, well, he was really a visionary. And that's the sort of thing that I want to live my life like that. Like the rules of language, we can decide what rules we want to live by in language and in life.
We can.
Yeah. Yeah, the laws only function because we decide to live within them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what's something you've always wanted to do?
Huh. Man, you know what?
What?
You know what I've always wanted to do? Always wanted to sign my name everywhere.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, like graffiti tagging?
Yeah, but not with spray paint. I want a big pen.
Oh man, that sounds wicked cool though. Yeah, I love it. You know what? Like, I would be happy to help you do this, as we're traveling. Like, any place we stop, we can find a place for you to put your name.
We'll have to find the parts for the pen first. Do you have any springs?
Oh, do I? Yeah. Actually, you're not going to believe this. I dismantled a mattress, 2 towns ago, and that's mostly what's in my backpack now.
Oh.
I was gonna sell it for scrap metal. But I
think working smarter, not harder. Got metal for sale and a ride with a stranger on your love of poetry.
Oh, hey, there's somebody else. Do you want to pick up another person?
Well, you know what? They've taken apart some PVC piping, which would be good for the pen. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. We're going to stone soup this bitch. Hey.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. You must have seen my sign.
That's an excellent sign.
Thank you. As you can see, it's very brief. It's to the point. Must get somewhere.
I love the vagueness, but also the power.
Yeah.
Must get somewhere. Like, we're all getting somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm a huge E.B. White devotee.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, I don't know where we're going, but I think we could be getting there faster and more efficiently. So I'm gonna hop in.
Yeah, get
great. Yeah.
In the back. We're going to be putting together a large pen.
Yeah, I got the springs. Do you happen to have any PVC piping?
Do I have some? I could acquire some. I feel like having is just, it's just such a weak state of being,
Oh, wow. Yeah, ownership is transient.
Yeah. just not as descriptive of the act as you want. I mean, what is having?
Yeah. Oh, we need stronger verbs. I think And we, and that's what, language, we can decide what we want to use and how we want to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys pulled up and I was like, I want to get in the car and go somewhere, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they're going.
We're living our dreams, man. We're going to live our dreams.
Is it okay that I own this car? That I have this car? Start back up again?
Well, I think just like I said, it's transient. Like, you own it now, but someday you'll die and you won't own anything. We all will. We own it for now. What?
I'm just starting
back out of this conversation we've been having, and look at how maybe we could have just whittled down this discussion of her ownership to we probably could have gotten through this in less than 30 seconds, and we've been at it for 2 minutes now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I guess I'm less concerned with timing than you are.
I hit a man.
Thank you all for being here today. As you know, my wife and I called you here for a very specific reason. Isn't that right, honey?
Yes.
We've been looking far and wide for the perfect third for our relationship, and you all are the finalists.
Well, I mean, it's an honor just to be considered, but
It of course is. Glad that you acknowledge what an honor it is. We are a hoot. We are a very popular couple. We know many people. We have many acquaintances. But you are the cream of the acquaintance crop.
I follow you on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. I follow you everywhere.
Wow,
Thank you.
That's a strong. Thank you for being so active on our social media. We do appreciate that.
I know our interest is being felt.
I sent you those anonymous brownies. So now they're not anonymous anymore.
Well, I gotta tell you, I really was more into them being anonymous.
Left that box of cereal on your front porch.
Oh, okay. So we have been receiving a lot of gifts, and does that mean the rest of you?
I bought your DVD set, How to Hook Up with a Well-Established Couple, and I sent you the lemon bars.
That was you, okay.
Do you like wine? I can sign you up for one of those wine clubs. What kind of wine do you like?
Okay,
White,
take it
red?
easy. You've done plenty. You're all here, but for a reason.
Yes. Now, as the invitation implied, there will be some strict guidelines to be followed for the rest of the evening.
That's right.
We will only be addressing you as numbers.
May we know our numbers in advance, or do we have to guess?
You may pick your number now, but no, this is also a test.
I would like to be 3 because I'll be the third in your relationship.
Ah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, that was really good.
There can only be 1 3.
2.
Ah.
I don't want to be one that's too optimistic and conceited. 2. I'll be 2.
I'd like to be 010101, which is 3 in binary code.
Wow. Really?
I'd like to be 28, but I haven't come up with a good rationale yet, but I'm gonna really work at it.
Is that your actual age? Is that how you got that number?
No, it has no really basis in anything. I'll come up with something. Just give me a day.
You know, I appreciate her honesty. Everyone else had a justification, but I appreciate that she didn't know.
Yeah, some numbers just speak to us. Honey, tell them who picked the best number, our favorite number.
Well, it's surprise you. My favorite number is 28.
It is.
Get ready to be the meat between our two slices of bread.
Well,
Was the only test? There's not more?
That was it. The secret food items were the things that got you in the door, and then the number was the decision. So, thank you all for coming.
Congratulations, 28.
There's 3 of us who didn't get picked. Do you guys just want to bang it out?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you 3 do that?
Let's go 28.
Come on, honey.
Ooh.
I'll take 2 cards.
You'll take how many cards?
2.
2. What do you got? Are you betting?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm betting my car.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Are you now? Your
Yeah, my
car.
car and $14.28.
The last time I saw your car, it was this junker Dodge Dart. Is it still the Dodge Dart?
Yeah, it's got a blue book value of about $430.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put up my refrigerator.
Whoa. The buzzer?
The buzzer. You
The
got
loud
it.
one.
The loud buzzing refrigerator. Yep, yep. Doesn't make ice, doesn't make water, but does keep your food cold.
We're talking about that fridge with that sort of like soft, rotten apple smell every time you enter your kitchen. That fridge?
That's the one. And a dozen jars of homemade peach jam. Grandma's recipe.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm in. And
You're in?
I'll see your jam with all of the power suits from 15 years ago at the back of my closet.
No.
Yeah. The ones from when we started working at the agency. Uh-huh. They are at least 2 sizes small for either of us. They're all in, all of them, all 7.
Wow.
Hmm?
Wow.
Yeah. There's
Confident. You're confident, are you?
Yeah. There's at least
Wow.
4 Sears in there.
Okay. So they're all like size 6s.
Oh, they're like 4s. You will never fit into them. I will never fit into them. They're historic.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am putting in 8 frozen bags of peas and cauliflower from 2016.
Well, wait, what are you gonna do at the Memorial Day potluck this year?
Maybe I'm confident.
I don't want you risking the neighborhood's happiness.
Maybe I'm not.
Laura, we've known each other a long time.
Are we just not using the chips at all now? Is that what's happening? You guys have really sort of.
Chips. We could be using chips.
Yeah, like I've been the chip leader for the past 20 minutes, and I don't understand why we.
Is that what these little red things are?
I never can remember like what they equal, and so I just get really uncomfortable betting with them.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Was it
Sorry.
50 cents this time? Was it $1? I just can't, and I get the reds and blacks mixed up.
Okay, but just so we're clear, they don't represent power suits.
Wait,
I guess you're not confident about your hand then.
Oh, wait, what? Yes, I am.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
it's a big pen.
It is.
Looking real good. It came out so good, man. Like, I'm just so stoked. Cheering you on while you write your name.
I almost am finishing writing. Can't wait to click it closed then. Got to do the R at the end.
Oh, man.
I really love.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
I gotta say, I really like that you wrote your name with that giant pen, but this is my house. You're writing it on the side of my house.
Oh, dude, but ownership is transient.
Yeah.
Like, it's your house right now for sure, but like someday you'll die and you won't own anything. Just
Yeah.
And
like
it
we all
wasn't
will die.
always.
And
Wasn't
the
always.
clarity of just a simple signature. I mean, everyone's gonna understand.
I feel like this has improved the value of your home, to be frank.
It certainly has. Now, homeowner, as you can see, my name is Roger. These are hitchhikers I've met who have helped me fulfill my lifelong dream.
Do you need any springs? I have some extra.
I'm very specific about the things that I collect, so please don't give me any springs.
Okay, cool.
That's the fastest
My
way you could have
entire
said that.
family, my entire family is very specific about the things that we own and the way we use them.
Oh, well then, you're welcome for sprucing things up a bit. Seems like you should really adjust your lifestyle. That would be damaging way to grow up.
Yeah, I think your things are owning you, man.
Oh, the hitchhikers always phrase it better than I do.
Wow.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. You set up the ball and then I spike it. This is a team effort.
Oh,
Well, my daughter is very depressed. Maybe I should think about this.
Give her a giant pencil. Give her a giant pencil and have her sign her name on the side of your house right underneath Roger's.
Yeah, let her do something. Because, like, you know, the laws are only laws because we let them be. So you can just decide what you want to do and do it.
that's the way your dog.
This is blowing my mind. From now on, my family will be completely anarchistic. Thanks for teaching me a new way of life.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your paint.
That's our show.